Welcome back. You may have heard about a new restaurant in Allentown that is demanding attention now on social media. F.A.T. welcoming in customers just 1 week ago, offering an array of cocktails and delicious food there at the bar. The bar, nestled on the distinct corner of Allen and Wadsworth Street, previously Days Park Tavern, and just down the street from what used to be Mulligan's Brick Bar and the Old Pink. Now, with some new ownership and a late night menu, we wanted to see what all the buzz was about. So joining me now, Zach Russell, the owner of F.A.T, and Drew, it's Lizelle, right? Drew Lizelle, the bar manager over there. Guys, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the new place. It's 253, Allen?
253.
Give us sort of a background on how this all started and kind of behind the name as well.
Yeah, so Zach and I were longtime industry people, and especially post-COVID, we would get out of work and we're pretty frustrated by the lack of options that were available to us. And so we kind of just took it upon ourselves to open up our own thing and be available for our friends, our family, and fellow industry people. You said things were off and running pretty strong. Tell me more about what's behind the concept here.
So basically, everything about us is just being unapologetically ourselves. Our food menu especially is just things that I love to eat, things that I love to cook. I feel like a lot of times the monotony of working in a restaurant and making the same thing every single day, and like if you're not excited about the food, it's hard to show up every day. And so, you know, everything we have on the menu is just things I love to eat, and fortunately, people seem to also enjoy those things.
That's good. That's a good start, right? That's a good start. There's a late night concept to this as well. There's not a lot of places that are open to eat late night. Why was that, either one of you, why was that important?
So, yeah, kind of, you know, post-COVID, the Buffalo dining scene kind of changed, and late night eating just wasn't an option. So getting out of a regular restaurant service about 10, 11 o'clock, a lot of kitchens were closed. So for me, it was really important to have a space where other people could go and actually have something of substance, once they got out of work. And because of that, we keep our kitchen open until 2 in the morning, and,
And some delicious cocktails and bar items to go along with it as well, this menu.
Yes, yeah. Zach and I, it's funny, when we first started in the truck, he would ruthlessly make fun of me that I was a front of house guy who had no business in the truck. And so finally we're in a situation where I get to spread my wings a little bit and do what I do best, which is the front of house and the bar scene. So it's been a really fun delegation between the two of us and being able to exercise our strong suits.
That's an important block on Allen that's been kind of through a transition. We lost the Old Pink, we lost Brick Bar along the way. There's some momentum there. You see some changes, you're part of it. What are you hoping to bring, I guess, both of you, so I think it's an important question. What are you hoping to bring with the new restaurant, the new bar, as this kind of picks up speed there in that block of Allen?
I think it's especially like the west end of Allen. 10, 15 years ago growing up, I was a musician. I played a lot of shows at Nietzsche's. I played shows at DBGB's, which is the same space that we're in now. And like that was the spot. We would go out and that's where you were going, was that end of Allen. And after losing those spots, it's kind of migrated away, and like hopefully we can turn the whole street into that destination spot again. And it's been really nice. There's been a lot of cool restaurants that's opened up in that little block of West Allen, and happy to continue that momentum.
Yeah, a lot going on. I got to ask you an important question. You have the game on tonight, Sabres game?
Of course. Yeah.
For people that don't know, what are the hours for the new restaurant, and how can people get in contact or come check you out? Why should people come check you out?
So we're open Wednesday through Saturday, 4:30 p.m. until 2 in the morning. Kitchen open the entire time. Sundays we do 4:30 to midnight. We're closed right now Mondays and Tuesdays. I got 2 small kids, so I got to spend some time with family, and they're watching, so hey.
Yeah.
I think a good reason just to come see us is that it's we're just ourselves. We have a true identity of being ourselves, and we're very hospitable, and it's nice to be able to go get a nice spot to eat.
Yeah. Congratulations, new restaurant there in Allen. F.A.T, Zach, Drew, thanks for being with us tonight. I wish you well on all your success there in Allen.
Thank you so much.